What the Taire's over here knocking over his microphone. That's great. What's up, guys? My name's Chris, and this is Taire.
What's up, everybody?
We are here with the, what are we calling this thing? Nerd Up?
Yeah.
It's the Nerd Up time. And we're just going to talk about all things nerdy.
Yes.
Holy Jack in the Box.
So I've been doing podcasts. You've probably seen this face and these amazing eyes on another podcast with Juan as my producer, director, couch casting guy. I had to fire Pepper.
He's gone.
He is gone. He's been replaced by the bigger, blacker version of Pepper, like cracked pepper.
Yeah.
Peppercorn.
Yeah.
So Taire's taking Pepper's place. Gives me some street cred and something to work with. Pepper is basically a piece of wood. He was no Billy Zane. That's for
true.
Damn sure.
That's true. He's a national treasure.
Not Pepper,
a
Billy
gem.
Zane. So what we're going to do, we're just going to kind of talk about all kinds of things nerdy. Today, I think we're going to start off with Morbius, the trailer.
Yeah. Let's dive right in.
Michael, I've known you since you were a child.
So, like, the only thing I really know about Morbius is from the 90s cartoon.
Yeah, and that was, that's the quintessential Spider-Man for people of our age.
I don't remember him walking around with, like, Timmy crutches.
No, I think the first couple of episodes, he was walking around on crutches because he has some kind of disease or something, if I'm not mistaken.
Why am I still here if not to fix this?
So kind of like Doc Connors, the Lizard.
Nah,
Kind of the same premise.
gotcha.
This could be my last chance.
Or was he sick?
I don't remember him being sick.
I remember him being blonde with like glasses, and then boom, then he's got black hair and red eyes, and he looks like
Well, they had to make him goth.
yeah.
More than you already have.
And he had the hand suction things because they wouldn't let him suck blood.
True. It was the 90s, man. You know, it's before the Attitude Era,
Yeah, and he didn't need blood either. He needed plasma.
or at the tail end of it.
At what cost?
Mm-hmm. So he gets super strong.
Michael. What's happening?
I went from dying to feeling more alive than ever.
Is this basically The Fly, but Marvel instead?
Yeah. I mean, he's got a little bit of everything there. You see that? Like the Batman thing with the things, and then I had the fucking Nightcrawler poofing around.
To consume blood.
Just waiting to see him, like, pull out his grill and start talking like the Joker. Oh, did you see Spider-Man?
Yeah, the would.
A little poster of Spider-Man back there?
Until the remedy is worse than the disease.
Oh, he looks so cute. Nice. He's going to win Sexiest Man of the Year for this.
Michael Morbius. Got tired of doing the whole good guy thing. What's up, Doc?
It's Batman.
Holy shit, it's Batman. I have to go watch this movie now. All right, so I'm going to have to go see that just for that one scene.
Yeah, that's a pretty. I mean, that kind of ties it into the rest of the Spider-Man universe now. How they decide to incorporate that in with the Venom stuff. Who knows how they're going to do that? But
Well, you have not seen Venom yet, right?
yeah, I haven't seen Venom yet.
Venom was actually really good. I'm not a huge Spider-Man or Venom fan, but the movie was very entertaining. I was kind of worried about casting what's his nuts,
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy as Eddie Brock, but
He's a good actor.
He is. He made it work. I'm not thrilled with Jared Leto being Morbius, but
I mean, because he's already been the Joker, which he did a not great job at.
Not at all.
There's certain liberties you can take with a character. That was too far from what the Joker really is.
Yeah, he's a good actor, but I just don't think he is a comic book actor. Like, let him go make his little artsy films. Let him do all of the drama stuff he wants to do. Just, not everybody can be a comic book hero. Not everybody can be Billy Zane.
True.
In the Phantom.
I mean, is that not the first, before Iron Man, a really good selling movie? I would assume. I mean, I know I saw it as a kid.
What, the Phantom?
Yeah.
You had Blade.
Well, no, Phantom came before Blade.
Yeah,
Phantom
I know,
was
but
like,
before Iron Man, you had Blade.
yeah.
So, I don't know. Phantom's not really a good movie. But Billy Zane's just fucking awesome. So you got that. And then what else did we have coming out here soon? There's the new Black Widow movie coming out. So it's ramping up to be another Marvel year. They've got Black Widow coming out. This is going to be her, like, origin story.
Yeah.
Kind of.
So my question is, how do they tie this with her being dead in the current era of the timeline? How does they fit this back in with everything? And
the only way is to go back and just do her origin story.
Yeah, but wouldn't it have made more sense to do this movie before Avengers Endgame? And
you would think so, but then again, that would make sense.
Yeah, and look, those guys make way more money than me, so they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to question greatness. It'd be foolish to.
But I guess they also had to see if she was popular enough to get her own movie.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe the fan reaction from her dying in that last movie. They were like, hey, you know what? Maybe we should give her a movie. Juan, do your thing.
And here we go.
I used to have nothing. And then I got this job.
So hold on. I'm thinking maybe this is like at the beginning of the movie, they show her she's falling off the cliffs to her death, and she's reliving, like,
on the fall down,
she's reliving all these important moments during her life when she chose to go from being an assassin to being a hero.
No, well, I mean, Sam Jackson looks kind of beat up in that picture right there.
Sam Jackson,
like, maybe he went through something.
He's been through a lot in these movies.
He has, but I mean, it kind of looks like, what was that, Winter Soldier? When they betrayed him and he came back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of looks Winter Soldier-esque right there. And he also had Clint. Did you see that?
Yeah.
In the scene before?
Family. But nothing lasts forever.
I heard you had to leave in a hurry.
It's never easy these days.
So what are you going to do?
I've lived a lot of lives, but I'm done running from my past.
I know you're out there.
I know you know I'm out here. So we're gonna talk like grown-ups?
Is that what we are?
It's good to see you too, sis.
What brings you home?
We have unfinished business. We have to go back to where it all started.
Lucky us.
One thing's for sure. It's gonna be a hell of a reunion.
Still fits. Family. Back together again.
You got fat.
Maybe. Maybe they talk about Budapest in this.
Oh, yeah,
Because they keep talking about that through all the movies. Maybe this is where they got it from.
That would be a good direction to go in to kind of tie it all in. And that did kind of look like a Middle Eastern / Eastern European city that they're in, because they.
But it all looks Russian to me.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm really excited to see that movie. I think that's going to be a really good movie.
Old Fat Cap was kind of cool too.
Yeah.
He's like, look at me.
Fat Russian Cap.
Yeah, whatever. That guy looked awesome. There's hope for people like me.
Yeah, superheroes don't come in just one size.
Oh, mind blown. What else we got? I'm excited about this movie. I mean, if they get this one right, maybe we get, some of the other smaller characters, like maybe a Vision movie. Kind of cool. Or a Scarlet Witch movie. Be kind of cool too.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of those people, their contracts are coming up too, so they're going to have to bring in a newer group of people to take over soon. Or, stop making movies for a little bit. But we know that's not going to happen. They're making billions of dollars a movie.
Yeah. Disney's not going to stop. They're going to push these people till they die.
Oh.
Jesus, man. All right, so now we're going to take a break from Marvel, go over to DC. We're going to talk about Wonder Woman 1984. This will be the sequel to the last Wonder Woman movie. So it's going to be a sequel, but then we're going back in time, but not quite up to this time, but back to the 80s.
Yeah.
The poster looks fun. It looks really bright and colorful like the 80s. Let's see what this has to do.
My life
There she is.
hasn't been what you probably think it has. We all have our struggles.
Have you ever been in love?
A long, long time ago.
Oh, it's
You?
Chris
So
Pine.
many times.
The biggest question that I think everyone's asking is, how's he still alive?
Oh, it's only the 80s.
It's only the 80s, but he still looks like he was during, what did the last movie take place during? World War II? So this is like 40 years later.
Yeah.
He still looks like a young dude.
You were going to say hot.
No,
He was going to say hot.
I was going to say hot.
He was going to say
He's a
hot.
good looking dude, man.
He's Captain Kirk, man.
Yeah.
He doesn't f***ing age.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the time.
Ooh, all the neon colors.
Decade of excess.
Welcome to the future. Life is good, but it can be better. And why shouldn't it be? All you need is to want it. Think about finally having everything you always wanted.
We've got the sweet Mandalorian crossover here.
What?
Pedro Pascal.
The fuck is that guy?
I'm guessing he's Maxwell Lord.
What? Pedro who?
Pedro Pascal, the guy who played the Mandalorian. I know you haven't seen it yet.
The guy with the helmet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you haven't seen it yet
That
because
was
you're super duper lame.
Yep.
You have a significant amount of free time, but yet you don't want to watch probably the best Star Wars to hit the streets in years.
So, those of you who watched my last podcast with the intelligent person that was sitting in my chair named Anthony, we talked about that and we listed our top 5, each of us. Mandalorian wasn't there. That's 10 movies. No Mandalorian.
You're foolish.
So, hold on before you. So, it hasn't really given us a clear villain yet.
I think it's Maxwell Lord.
You think it's her?
Yeah.
I mean, it's looking like the blonde chick might be Cheetah.
Yeah, I think she's Cheetah. But they're also, I believe, you're more versed in DC than I am. I believe that they were friends at one point.
They were.
And then she became cursed, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't remember exactly that part, but Maxwell Lord is kind of like one of those Lex Luthor style characters, and
got a lot of money.
Yeah, he bounces around. Like right now, they used him in season 1 of Supergirl. He was like the main behind the scenes bad guy in Supergirl. So now it looks like they're bringing him to the big screen with Wonder Woman. Be kind of cool. Maybe he invents something that turns her into Tigra or Cheetah. Sorry,
that would make sense.
Let's see. Let's hit the play button.
I can save today, but you can save the world.
Steve.
Is he even there though?
Like, what do you think? He's a figment of her imagination?
Yeah.
Everyone will see.
Well, maybe he is there.
The world needs you.
But the real question is, how is he there? And I think that's what's going to get the most people who have seen the first movie. This is going to be their end to want to see the second movie if they were out on seeing it.
Well, maybe they froze him in ice. I heard it worked for another guy from World War II.
Pretty effective.
And then they woke him up.
Yeah, it was pretty effective.
He didn't age.
Yeah, and then he was ready to help save the world.
Yeah, so maybe that's what they're doing here. I heard it works.
It's quite possible.
You know what you need to do.
I don't know what just happened there. She like threw her rope and then took off. Did you see that?
Yeah.
It is born from lies. And greatness is not what you think.
All right.
Did she literally ride the lightning?
So I am all about DC. I love my DC movies. I have them tattooed on my arm. What the fuck was that? That was some Thor bullshit right there. Wha-bam! Fucking ride the lightning.
She was literally riding the lightning.
It's like, is that an 80s fucking reference to doing drugs?
I mean, what did the Black Album come out? If that scene isn't have Black Album music on it, then
I don't know what the fuck just happened. She was fast enough with her little golden lasso to not get it once, but fucking twice. She one and then two and caught another fucking bolt of lightning. That's some bullshit.
She Cosmic Spider-Man?
I don't know who that is, but sure. And I'm sold right there. The wings.
It's all art. That just a trash can.
It's just a trash can. Yeah.
So, okay, right there, pause it. So the way he's reacting to that trash can would lead you to believe that he is out of time.
Yeah.
Like, he came from
somewhere else.
Somehow he's in 1984. He was never the brightest tool, but I'm sure he knows what a fucking trash can is. Okay? So for him to stare at it like that leads you to believe either he was frozen or they brought him back. Maybe they fucking cloned him.
Yeah, but if they cloned him, he wouldn't have his same memories because it's only 1984. So, I mean, their cloning technology, if it does exist, wouldn't be that great.
I don't know. It's Maxwell Lord, man. He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, it is DC. He's got, that infinite DC wealthy money. So,
that's right.
He might be doing whatever he wants to do, basically.
Okay, good. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how they tie that in because a lot of people took Wonder Woman and Captain America and they were like, it's the same movie. Now, if they're going to God, what the hell is his name? Steve Trevor. They're going to wake him up, and from like ice or whatever it is, there's going to be a lot of people bitching. Like, hey, this is just fucking Captain America all over again. Bucky hasn't really aged either.
Yeah, but he's been frozen periodically.
Yeah. So now you've got Wonder Woman who doesn't age. You've got Steve Trevor who apparently doesn't age. Captain Steve Rogers. You have fucking Bucky. Neither one of them age. There's going to be a lot of people drawing lines between the two, which I'm fine with. Fucking Wonder Woman's a better character anyways.
We'll see how it all plays out in the movie. That'll really decide, the merit of whatever they decided to do with the characters during this movie.
It's cool that she has. I like the fact that they used the costume that has wings on it. I don't remember what book that was from, but it was a really cool book. She had the wings. She was able to fly. Which it looks like she's still not able to fly in this yet. So maybe she gains her flight in this movie. But then again, she didn't fly in the Justice League movie either, which is technically set after this.
Yeah. Is that even still in canon?
Don't know. We're going to find out. Speaking of DC, we also have, I don't think we have a trailer for it yet, but we've got the Batman coming out. It's just called The Batman, right? With Robert Pattinson. We talked about Pattinson. We talked about this with Pepper. Now I'm going to talk about this with Cooler, Blacker Pepper. I'm okay with this casting choice. He is a younger kid, so maybe we can get some longevity out of it versus... I really like Ben Affleck as Batman. I think he was the perfect old man Batman. But now having her as Wonder Woman, having Jason Momoa as Aquaman, you have some younger actors that could carry this another 10 years to get that giant bring together movie, which would be cool in my opinion.
I think on the first go around they tried to do it too fast. They tried to jump in on where Marvel was at, and they should have plotted it out. Like let them have their time now. And then if we slow play it, we can have our time 5 years from now.
Yeah, because now would be the perfect time for them to launch their movies. All of Marvel's like A-list movie stars and characters are done. They had the first wave and the second wave. Now they're looking at all these like Miss Marvel,
Shang-Chi.
Yeah, they're coming up with all these like B and C list characters. DC still has their A list. Now you release your movies and make Marvel take the back seat for a year or two while you're pumping out your stuff. That's what I would do, but that's also why I run a game store and don't make movies.
But I think your proposal sounds like it's the way to go, though.
It should be. I also think that DC could have made a killing doing almost copying the Marvel script, but using their villains instead. So a Solomon Grundy, a Joker, which the Joker movie did well. Do the Joker, take each one of these heroes and use their main villain and give them their own standalone movie. And at the end, instead of the hero going through the whole movie, having the villain big fight at the end, have the villain going through the whole movie, so you get to connect with the villain, then have the hero come in, beat their ass, and then maybe have Grodd come in, free them all from jail, and start the Legion of Doom. You could use Aquaman's characters, you could use Wonder Woman's characters, you use all of their main characters and build your Legion of Doom.
I mean, you have Black Adam, who's in the process of being
with The Rock,
which should be a fantastic movie.
Yeah, I mean, I was a little skeptical. I'm a huge Shazam fan. He gets the biggest part of my arm here. I was a little nervous when they said they were going to use The Rock because I thought he would take it a little jokingly, which Black Adam's not really a jokey character.
But Rock has a lot of range. He's not he
does. He can do it all.
Yeah, he can literally do it all.
Yep. I've seen him sell insurance. I've seen him make a bed. He's the fucking perfect person, except for Billy Zane.
Yeah.
He may be number 2.
Billy Zane, The Rock.
Yep. Everyone else. But you introduce Shazam, so you've got Black Adam now, and Black Adam's getting his own standalone movie. So at the end of that, they're fighting Rock of Eternity. Maybe the Wizard comes back, does his thing, throws him out there 10,000 years. But instead of him going out into space, maybe Grodd uses a tractor beam or something and brings him back and is like, listen, we're forming a league. You know, the whole Sam Jackson spiel. Cool. There's your second character now. And then you get to see a little bit of Shazam in the movie. Not a lot, just a little bit. And you start building your villains movies and make them all R-rated.
That's the way to go.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to let Marvel be more focused on the whole entire family. Yeah. Let DC be more focused on the 16 and up crowd.
Yeah. And it'd be great. Like, I would go see a Solomon Grundy movie. Like, dude, fucking mobster wakes up in the middle of a fucking cemetery. He's as strong as the Hulk. He thinks like the Hulk, and he's just killing things. Yeah, let's go watch that.
That could be, you could have that set up as like a horror movie. I think a lot of these superhero movies need to get out of the mindset that they're just one thing. Like, you can have a superhero movie, but it be like a thriller or something like that, which would definitely open the genre up more.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because you take Reverse Flash. I mean, I'm assuming that's probably who you'd want to use for the Flash's villain. You could make a whole movie on what made him snap. Because in the beginning, he wanted to be just like the Flash. Then he realized he couldn't. So a whole movie based on what happened, and you could even have him at the end go back in time, kill his mother. So now you've got like the whole drama, murder mystery. Like, why is he becoming crazy? Why is he want to kill the Flash so bad? At the end, you have that whole scene where they're running around the living room. That's the only time you really see the Flash. Maybe you see like pictures here or there as he's like going crazy. You see that little fight scene, then him stab his mom, and that's the end of the movie. But that would be awesome. Yeah. Like, why did all these characters decide to go evil? Like Lex Luthor. What in Lex Luthor's brain broke that made him be like, you know what? I must kill Superman no matter what. I mean, we all know, but Lex Luthor probably would not be a great character to have his own standalone movie. But
with the right actor.
Yeah, not that from the other movie. That Who the was that?
Jesse Eisenberg.
That guy. Yeah, that guy was a you. Okay, look at it. Oh, Juan got the Rock up there, but he's got too much hair.
Yeah, that's
Black Adam goes.
Is he bald?
Yeah, he looks like a Pepper.
No. He's got Black Adam has hair. He dominates the Black Adam conversation. So look, that's very Rock-like.
Yeah, I mean,
he's got hair.
But I mean, it's the Rock. Just make him bald.
Yeah, I think
too many people are going to be focused on that
bad hair piece. Yeah.
Oh my God, it's like Henry Cavill's mustache all over again.
So what? There's a big picture of him, and yeah, you don't want that.
Go to that one.
This one.
See, I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
that's the Rock. That's the Rock. It is the Rock, but that is the Black Adam we deserve.
Yeah, bald, no weird hairpiece.
Nope.
Let's not do that.
I'm just here to kill shit.
Let's not John Travolta this.
Yeah, I mean, in this one he's got hair, but that's also an animated. But see, that would be a great story too, though. That little Batman Shazam versus Black Adam cartoon they did.
Yeah, but I mean, what I think DC has over Marvel is that their animated movie line, even from going back from when we were kids, it's always been awesome.
It has. It absolutely has. There's only been like one or two that I'm like, what the f*** are you guys smoking? But for the most part, it's all good. Like Justice League Dark was phenomenal. And that's another character that I would love to see get a movie is Constantine. Yes, I know we got the
TV show.
No, we had the Keanu Reeves Constantine, and that was great. But I would like to see a newer version of Constantine where it's not just him going, finding the girl, fighting Satan. And like, I want to see kind of like the TV show where he was going from here to here to here to here to here doing different things. Or just continue the TV show. I'd be fine with that.
I think the TV show would be easier to do because, each episode can be a different thing going on. Whereas in a movie, you got to kind of have one focus.
Yeah. But did you watch the TV show?
No.
Okay. The TV show was amazing. The fact that they canceled it, they had all kinds of disagreements and stuff. They brought the actor back for Legends of Tomorrow, and now he's playing Constantine on Legends of Tomorrow, and his character there is cool. They've even changed Legends a little bit to where he is. They have accidentally released demons, so now he's helping them catch the demons, which is great. But the actor that they got to play is John Constantine. Like, I love the Keanu Reeves movie, and I watch it every chance I get, but this guy is when they drew up this character, this is the guy. And they should give this guy a movie, or at least give him a cameo in one of these movies. Like, maybe he just kind of walks by, does something, but that would be great. While we're on Legends of Tomorrow, have you watched any of the Arrowverse stuff?
No, I am not a big Arrowverse guy.
No? So the latest Arrowverse stuff is they did Crisis on Infinite Earths.
I've seen like YouTube videos and stuff mentioning it.
So I super fanboyed out when they did this show. They brought in the original Robin. I'm sure they would have brought in Adam West had he been alive. They brought in Kevin Conroy, the guy who voiced Batman for our whole childhood, actually plays a real Batman. So it was great. They brought in Brandon Roth as Superman. So he played Superman and he played the Atom on the same show. It was great. But the Superman that they used him for was the Superman from his movie.
Okay.
So the Superman Returns movie that he did, that Earth, he plays that Superman still, which was great. Standing him next to the guy that plays Superman on the show now, I never realized how massive Brandon Roth is. Like, he's a good 6 inches taller and probably a good 80 pounds heavier than this guy.
Did they not shoot it in proportion to make
no, God, no. They're like, nope. And he played Old Man Superman, too, like Kingdom Come Superman, so he had the gray hair. Phenomenal. They even brought Tom Welling in from Smallville.
But wasn't he depowered for some reason?
No, he had his powers. Yeah, he fought. He did his thing. It was great. But then at the end, which I'm not spoiling anything, but like the end credit scenes style stuff, they showed Stars and Stripes. They bring in Stars and Stripes and the whole Justice Society of America. They have all of them. And they start going around because now everybody's on the same Earth. So before you had Black Lightning, Supergirl, and the Arrowverse were all on 3 separate Earths. Now, because of what happened, they're all on one Earth. It's really cool. That is something you should watch. We'll talk about it next time. Just watch, I think it's 10 episodes. So it's like 7.5, 8 hours long. Watch that. It's fucking phenomenal. Hands down, probably some of the best TV show superheroes ever. They even brought in, I was kind of pissed, they brought in that Ezra fuck, the kid that played the Flash. They brought him into it. He plays the Flash on the show. And then they had the kid that plays the Flash on the show, and they actually meet. Definitely worth watching. They even show the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern.
Really?
Yeah. That's right. One of the best movies ever. There's Stars and Stripes right there.
Okay.
So Stripes over here, right there, that guy right there. His mech on this show is awesome. Like, he's huge, he's massive. And apparently they're getting their own standalone show now, too.
Okay.
So that's going to be the next show on, I guess, the WB or whatever show it is, CW, is going to be Stars and Stripes.
Oh, you're really showing your age with the WB there.
Hey, whatever, man. Warner Brothers, man. Isn't that who owns everything?
True.
So that's my little rant there, but do you got anything to add to that?
Going back to where we started up with Batman, I think if they're really going to do this character justice and change how it's been on the big screen, they really need to have it kind of play out like the video games. If you played any of the Arkham series games, you're doing detective stuff, but then you're also kicking the shit out of people. Like, I want to see more of that from Batman. I want to see more detective stuff.
Kind of like the Assault on Arkham, the movie. Did you ever watch that one where he just breaks into Arkham and beats the shit out of everybody?
Yeah. That's the kind of movie when they were talking about the Affleck movie, about the one he was writing, he said he was trying to model it after The Raid, which I've never seen The Raid and I really want to see it, but it's not on any streaming platform that I have. But I kind of know the core aspects of how that movie plays out. And so it's just, you're going into a place and just destroying all the bad guys in it. And that's the kind of Batman movie I believe we deserve.
That would be great. I'm also hoping that there's a possibility that maybe they're going to use this as Taire and make this a Batman Beyond. Like, maybe bring back Michael Keaton, bring in Robert Pattinson, however the you say that Twilight name. You bring the two of them in, because he looks like a Taire. Like, he looks like he could play Batman Beyond, and then you got Bruce Wayne. That would be awesome. I'd be super happy with that.
I don't think they're going that route, though.
They should. You should listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. I'm kind of a big deal in the magic community. I mean, in the comic book community. Batman looks good. I'm excited. So normally, and Taire, you've known me for like 20 plus years. Normally, when these movies come out, if I get super excited about them, about who they cast, who they did, the movie sucks. If I hate the person they've cast, the movie does well. I did not like Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. Couldn't stand it. I saw her in Fast and the Furious, so maybe it's good. I did not like Han Solo, the kid they cast for that. I hated that. I wanted to hate the movie, and I went in there, and that is the new Harrison Ford.
I saw that movie like last week for the first time.
Good, right?
Yeah, it's a really good movie.
Yeah. So now we're going to get a new Fugitive, I feel. And they should just recast Harrison Ford as this guy. Indiana Jones, like everything that Harrison Ford's ever done, they should just remake with this kid. And
I've not seen him in anything else, though.
Me neither. But now I've laid out his whole career path. Remake all of his movies. You don't have to do anything else. Just don't do 7 Days, 7 Nights, and we're good.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
That was the one bad movie Harrison Ford did.
I mean, everyone's entitled to at least one bad movie.
It was really bad. Like, he crashed his airplane. This was like, in the movie he crashed his airplane, not to mention the real life shit.
When he hurt his leg.
And it was the one with the Ross guy from Friends. He was in it. And at the time, I think the girl was dating Ellen, like her wife or whatever it was. And they wound up on they crashed the plane on an island and had to live there until someone found them. I think every week we'll just we'll find out whatever new trailers come out or whatever new thing on YouTube comes out. We'll talk about it. We'll spitball some ideas, throw out some crazy theories, and just have fun.
I like that. I think we're gonna have fun.
Yeah, we're just gonna have fun. Nobody's gonna blast you in the face with shit like Pepper. But if you guys do have any questions about comic books, things that are nerdy, you could always stop by Myrtle Beach Games and Comics. You could come see me. You could come see Pepper. You could come see the new Pepper 2.0. You could maybe even meet Juan. We don't know. We might build a wall. Maybe keep Juan out. We don't know. Taire, next week I think one thing I would like to talk about, if we're going to do this weekly or monthly or yearly, I don't know.
Weekly's good.
I would like to talk about the Tom Cruise being possibly cast as Green Lantern. So I'll give you a little bit of homework to do, so you can look up that. And then I also want you to try to watch those episodes on the Arrowverse.
What streaming service would they be on?
On those, I believe you can watch them on the CW app.
All right. Well,
especially right now because they're all new.
Okay.
So watch those. We'll talk about them, see what you think about them, because a lot of those characters you should know. Growing up like we did. So I think that's about all for us today. I just want to say thanks for coming in and being my new partner, because Pepper sucked. And you guys could always, find us at myrtlebeach.games. Facebook, we're at Myrtle Beach Games. On YouTube, at Myrtle Beach Games. Make sure you hit subscribe and like, and keep us going with the algorithm and stuff like that. But we enjoy what we do. If you guys like it, let us know. If there's something you want us to talk about, let us know. If you want to know what I think about Spider-Man, I'll tell you. If you want to know what he thinks about Spider-Man, I'll tell you. Just let us know. Also, you can also jump on and grab our shirts, our hats, our coffee mugs. We even have cell phone covers. All that's at swag.myrtlebeach.games. So other than that, man, this is, what are we calling this thing? Time to nerd up?
Yeah.
Thanks for your time. So we'll see you next nerd time on the same nerd channel.
Adios.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.